Hello everyone, nubkeks here. Welcome back to Nub Raids for a very rare pre-shower video. It's usually the post-shower one, but today we are on an account checking out an insane new build for Arix, guys. It's a game changer, this one. Absolute game changer. But we are on Lama's account. He's from my clan in-game. Yeah, very, very smart player, and he has come up with this. And I really appreciate him, especially taking time. He's in the middle of like traveling for work and doing meetings and all that sort of stuff. And he actually arranged for me to jump on and showcase this while also building this team. Arix soloing stage 10 of Spider with food. Here we go. Let's dive in. Let's go. At the moment, he's not had enough time to run it enough to be sure if it's a absolute 100% team. But from what he's been able to find, it works extremely well. And yeah, here we go. So as you can see, boom, Arix, she gets smacked by the spider at the start. Then she's healing to full. And she is just obliterating absolutely everything, which is just fantastic. One thing that is definitely important that he's told me is that you absolutely do need the mastery. Like, look at her go. Look at this. You do need the mastery that has a chance to put leech when you put stun, right? That is what is going to heal her up, right? Because she's doing the stuns, she's going to heal up. As you can see, she does get smacked. She can drop low. So if you don't have any of that healing, you are going to die. So again, you can see the leech goes out right there, plus with masteries and all of that, and she just, bam, she's healed back to full, no problem. But that is dependent on those masteries. And yeah, here we go. So we're coming up to 1 minute. Obviously, we're recording at just 60 FPS here. If you ran it unlimited, you could go faster. And this should be it. Kaboom! 1 minute, 9 seconds. Arix just soloed Hard Spider Stage 10. This is the hardest stage of Spider currently available. This is the new best way to do it. Let's just say it straight up. This is the new best way. I do it with a full team with like double newt, and it does like 15-ish seconds. But like 1 minute is plenty quick enough, and you're leveling up 4 food champions at the same time by using the Arix strategy. Absolutely incredible. Now, let's take a look at how we build this. This has a very specific build, and it's pretty intensive. So, this is the big thing. 4 pieces of Rathalos. This makes it mostly a pay-to-win thing, seeing as the Rathalos set was a forge piece set, but seeing as you only need 4 pieces, this, in theory, is something that anyone could build, certainly when they start to rerun the Rathalos set a few times, right? You only need 4 pieces to actually make it work. We've got a 6-piece set right here, but it really is this turn meter. That is what is so important, because every attack Arix does is an AoE. She's getting 5% turn meter for every enemy hit. So she can be getting, what, how many spiders are they? She can be getting like 50% turn meter, roughly, every single time she attacks against the spider. And that's what lets her just be spamming attacks like crazy and taking him down. So it's very, very, very clever. In terms of the stats that we've gotten her then, 80,000 HP, about 3,000 defense. She has to be around 230-ish speed is what he's found. And then 300% crit damage, 100% crit rate. And she needs enough accuracy to stun the spiderling. So you got 3, 4, 1. I would say this is a pretty difficult build to do, certainly right now, because you need the 4-piece Rathalos. Very difficult to do unless you bought the Forge Pass, but if you did buy it, well, there you go. Now, Hero Soul, this is the perfect one. More damage to bosses and their minions according to number of living enemies. This is the soul that you want. Sadly, it's not going to help you, obviously, in the arena, but it's going to give you a nice little damage boost. Will help you to hit harder. Fantastic stuff. Great. She's not very awakened, so obviously more awakening levels would help, of course, especially like the extra defense, crit damage, etc., and the bonus effects. And for the masteries, she has Whirlwind of Death. She has Ruthless Ambush for the first hit in each enemy. More damage when she's full HP. I'd say that one maybe is interchangeable. What else do we have? Kill Streak. More damage for each kill, because she kills people real fast. She gets 12% more damage. That's great. And then he has War Master. Like, if I remove me for a second, he's not actually finished the mastery. So, for instance, you could give her Methodical. 10% more damage from the A1s as well. That'd be really helpful. If you're struggling to survive, you could give her Blood Shield. She'll get a shield. I guess, no, sorry, that wouldn't work. It's not boss minions. Never mind. Blood Shield wouldn't work. You'd have to give her Methodical. That would be the way to go. And yeah, over here, we've got, again, these defensive masteries as well, helping her stay alive. The key one is Harvest Despair. This is kind of essential. This is what heals you up, so you need this. And yeah, the War Master is going to help you kill the spider faster. It's going to give you more of that healing, etc. So yeah, there you are. Very simple, but very, very clever team. Arix, with 4 food champions. You could actually run less food champions in theory. So you could absolutely, because she's not relying on allies being dead or anything to do more damage. So you could absolutely run with something else. I wonder, actually, probably Hero Soul is much stronger. 5% damage per enemy. We've got Dark Resolve. 1% damage for each dead ally. That would be sort of, 4% constant. Hero Soul would potentially give you like 5% or so. So yeah, you know what? Like, honestly, Dark Resolve might be pretty good as well. That might work too. That could be a good option too. I'm not sure. We can work out the exact maths on that. But let's throw it in so we can see it again. And you get a vibe for how it's going. We'll have to use some of his gems. Hopefully he doesn't mind. Here we go. We go in. We're getting some of his champ stuff done. We won't spend too much of his energy. We'll just go through again. Yeah, get smacked. You need to live, obviously, that first hit. I think basically you need to have enough health and defense to survive potentially being one-shot by a crit from the spider. That's sort of the key thing right there. But yeah, you can see all the boost turn meter. Like, look at her turn meter just fill up, right? You guys can see it now, the Rathalos set coming in. And again, honestly, the ignore defense, I think, isn't that important. It will speed the run up, but it's not important. The spiderlings are never coming close to taking a turn. It actually doesn't even matter if she really kills them that quickly. They are just turn meter batteries, really. Like, again, right there, you can see she gets smacked. It does get a little bit close, right? So the gear is intensive. More damage is probably going to up the speed, but you can see the War Master procs plus the killing the spiderlings are what's going to do the damage, right? Every time you kill a spiderling, it's chunking down the boss, right? Watch this. You should kill a few here, and you can see boom, 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 boom. All the procs on the boss, right? So, yeah, her direct damage to the boss, it's not like you need, Savage or big Rathalos damage for her to kill the boss. It's you kill the spiders. It's very easy to kill the spiders. And man, slightly faster that time. 1 minute and 7 seconds. Couple of final tips then from the man himself. So you can see he's actually, for him, he's run it 100, sorry, not 100 times. He's run it 22 times. It took him, on average, 1 minute, 3 seconds. So he's getting it slightly faster. He's obviously running it on, a higher frame rate, I suppose, than I am. We're just getting a little bit, maybe I was slightly unlucky. That's possible too. He had 100% success rate, so he's not had any fails. We've not seen any fails so far. So there you go. He's adjusted this build. His Great Hall for Spider is pretty low, so that over time the margin for improvement is good, right? Let's actually check that out in game. How is his Spider Great Hall looking? We're giving away all of his secrets here. So for Spider, he does have a bit. He's actually got most things at level 2. So obviously the attack doesn't matter, but 4 extra speed is nice. Having enough accuracy to stun the spiderlings, like a little bit extra HP and defense. Quite cheap to get those. That's not a huge deal. He's a proper grinder for Live Arena. This is what my my Hydra thing should look like. My Hydra thing does not look like that at all, but it should. It should. So there you go. Concept using extra turns from Rathalos, placing stuns with Harvest Despair that give you Leech. You can refill your health very fast. We saw that. Selected the Blessing, thought would be best for damage if the Blessing level is poor. Yeah, okay, there you go. Also, here's another little tip, guys, as well. Finally, a food with an aura helps, right? So that could be a big deal. Getting someone with a HP aura, even a defense aura, a speed aura, anything like that could really help. Or again, if you just want to beat this spider, you could absolutely come in with someone. I mean, you could come in with almost anyone, really, to help support and keep Arix alive. You don't necessarily need to solo. Like, you could say, okay, I can't quite do it. Well, that's fine. I'll take out... oh, let's actually double check. Looks like he's got a team setup as well. Okay, so you do need a team setup, and you have to turn off her counterattack. I guess because she doesn't really get hit. Just to make sure she heals up enough, I guess. That's fine. But you could take this out, and you could put in someone like, let's say, Elva would be perfect, right? Heal you up. You're going to be fine. Like putting in anyone that's going to give Arix some protection, some healing, extra speed, any of that. Like, Elva, speed aura, healing, bam, you're good. Or a Withier. I mean, heck, it seems so doable, honestly. You could put like a Godseeker. Doesn't have an aura, but that could work. I'm even a Jamarsa maybe with the extra healing and stuff. That could probably even work as well. You know, like there are a ton of options, probably even free options to make this a super easy duo. Exilla the Drakes might even do it. You know what? He probably would. But yeah, Arix, solo spider. Yep. Yep. Yeah. This I honestly I'm gonna probably look into building this myself, you know? This is my new goal for the next artifact enhancement event or next CVC. I'm gonna try switch Arix over to this, right? Arix is my main HP nuker for Arena right now. I'm gonna be switching her over to Fatalis, who I'm gonna be pulling today. Maybe that video will be out first. I'm gonna pull him for the champ chase today. And yeah, gonna switch Fatalis into my nuking gear for Arena. He's gonna take over as the HP nuker. And Arix can be focused on Spider. She's still going to be decent for Arena as well. She won't have any reaction accessories in this build. You're going to use Rathalos accessories if you got them. But yeah, there you are. Cool. This is insane. Huge shout out to Lama for letting me jump onto his account. Let me know what you think about this team. I love seeing this. You know, I think obviously enough, probably a lot of us really, when you saw Rathalos set, you're thinking, oh yeah, Arix is an amazing option for it. But I absolutely hadn't thought about, well, can she solo Spider? So I love seeing it and him putting in the work to build this one up. Oh, we've not beaten his speed record. We came very close to the 1 minute right there. 5 seconds. 1 minute, 8 seconds, 20 turns. Bam. There we go. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see y'all next time. Goodbye.